big heart. Sound feeling great, feeling great. It's okay, baby, it's okay. Make my toes too curly, and if you really, really have on me, if you hold that roll, how do you get it so wrong? Maybe sometimes you cold, on a big part of me, oh, yeah. Cause you me, you're an angel. If you ask me why I say yeah, everything around me looks a little great. Better than you I'm probably just as great. It's okay, baby, it's okay. You don't know how to say. Pull out all your big ones, tryna be my face. I gave you a big heart, say I'm feeling great. It's okay, baby, it's okay. I'm alright, everything fine, everything nice. Certain all the new confused. Feel to be taken, take my feet. Try to carve yourself a space, but don't look backwards. Let the assholes run us right down the train. That you found out, worry about my brain. I need time, probably just a sprain. It's okay, baby, it's okay. But you don't know how I feel. Big heart, I'm big great. It's okay, baby, it's okay.
Fool me once, fool me twice. When you're hiding things, might as well be lies. Can you ever get it right? How long will I let this shit die? Hit up my girls, pull up, I'm outside, wait about a curb. Too upset to drive, you getting on my nerves. We gon' get lit on this ride. I look too damn good to fight. Don't expect me to come home tonight. About me, see you in the morning. But you never got that I could be thinking somebody else. You can call me on my bluff. I ain't coming no way now. You know the body too late on sorry that you never had. That I could be anybody else. Call me on my bluff. I ain't coming no way now.
All right, y'all know I go through this every time, but I'm gonna do it again. Don't come for me. All of this is secondhand. This is just catching up on people who don't check the news. All you're gonna get is debt if you come for me. That's all I'm letting you know. Let's start with the opener.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm a 10.
What's up, y'all? I'm still out here. Hold on, my mouth ain't moving. God dang it. Every damn time I try to do this shit. All right, test. Nope, still not moving. Okay, give me just a moment, because I refuse. I will talk. My mouth will move. I refuse. Give me just a moment. These motherfuckers here. All right, we can do this then. And I ain't got a problem with it. While I do this, I would like to say hello. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad that y'all came. And as always, I hope you have a good time. I'm very interactive with people, because without y'all, I would be nothing. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Didn't think this would happen, trying to get me something to eat, because I'm telling you right now, it's just freaking hot. I'm gonna be wanting to cook. And what happened is I got me some fried green tomatoes, and I can't wait to eat it. That's all I gotta say about that. Give me just a second here. Where the heck is my okay, that's my mic. All right, cool. All right. And let's do that. Okay. I hope that works now because I'm very annoyed with this. That I'm starting out, so it's a struggle. It's always a struggle with me. Let me check. Am I talking now? Because that was irritating. My mouth is still not moving. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I think I know what's happening. All right, give me just a second here. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is going on? Oh, jeez Christ. You got hospital food. Ew, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment. My mic is working. Okay, so let me check where my mic is. All right. Here now. Properties. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so that should work. Y'all can hear me. You should be able to hear me. All right, give me a second. My mouth is still not moving, and I refuse to deal with this. Like, it's not. Oh, that's what's wrong. My webcam hasn't even come on, y'all. This is ridiculous. I hate these people so bad. I really do. Give me a moment. Let me do my be right back because this is. I can't wait to tell y'all something, but give me a moment. This is annoying as hell. All right, give me just a second. I know you didn't, you asshole. All right, close it. Yes, close it. I didn't even mess with this. I checked it earlier and it worked. And now it's doing this shit. I refuse. All right, let me try that again. Because this is some ignorant shit here. I'm eating hospital food. So are you getting the surgery? Let me know. Girl, yes. Everybody was talking about those fried green tomatoes. And I was just like, well, let me go ahead because I thought the local store had some, I thought they had some, what is it? Beef neck bones. But when I tried to order them, that was I hate when you try to buy something and the whole reason you want to buy something is because of that. And it's not there. It's like, come on now, give me a break. That's the whole reason. I don't have a whole lot of joy. So let me have this. No, my brother. Oh, okay, girl. Okay. Well, I'll pray for him too. Give me just a moment. This doggone thing. I should have started it earlier. Sitting up here. Hey, Miss Bab, I hope you doing good. I'm sorry. I will be with y'all in a moment. I am sitting up here trying to get myself up here. I'm not camming up. I'm telling you that right now. Once I get home, I do like old women. I get comfortable, ladies, and I don't expect people to that's one of the good things. I've never had how the hell you from Louisiana and you ain't never had fried green tomatoes? That's an abomination, ma'am. That's disrespect. That is the disrespect right there. God dang it. I'm disrespected for you. You need to get some of that going for you, right? Like as soon as possible. My god dang setup motion because my camera is not. Why is my camera not opening up? I'm having an issue with that. My camera is not opening up at all. Oh, does that mean I got to start my computer over? Because I'm going to be mad as hell if that's the case. Because then I just don't like it. I just don't like it. God dang it. Let's see. The place I go pickles them, then fries. I have never had pickled ones. That sounds good. That actually really does sound good. Webcam. I got my light on and everything, and this thing don't want to work. I'm going to be mad. I should have restarted my camera. I really should have. Damn it. All right. Everything's working, but it's not talking to my webcam. And my webcam is acting. Oh, there we go. Finally, my webcam is good. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know what was going to happen. Okay, let me see here now. Let me calibrate my media. Because my head just is. I need to be looking at the camera, y'all. I can't wait to be able to look at y'all again. I'm just fixing stuff. I couldn't do it. Okay. So look at, where's my look at? I need to look at something, god dang it. I usually look at the damn camera. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, look at the camera. Yes, enable. What the hell you mean disable? All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh, Lord Jesus. That was annoying. Yes, I am here. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry because shit was just going wrong. Before I continue, and of course,
Hello.
so as usual, I just want to go ahead and do my shout outs. I see people who got pages up in here. They serve it with green. I've never had a poached egg. I've never had a poached egg, girl. Actually, my hair is not this color. I did braid it, but it's more of an umber. It's going from black to a dark, like a dark brown, a dark blonde at the same time. So that's what's going on there. I'm so sorry it took me forever to get over here. I don't know what happened. I've been trying to do everything. I just finished the recording for the second part of my I Got Smoke, and I'm very much ready to show y'all, but I just want to put my graphics and stuff together first. So anyways, you know how I do. What happened this year and chunky bacon. Oh Lord, what kind of bacon? Because girl, after I had beef bacon, I don't think I ever could go back to any other kind of bacon. I don't do pork, so I mean, there's not a whole lot of things I can pick. Okay, here she go. I want to do my little shout out, House Queens up in here, and I would appreciate if y'all would just check out her page. She be doing all kinds of stuff, and she's basically going on a journey. And if you're interested in those kind of real life journeys, I would suggest going checking her out. Once again, if you do have a page and you want me to shout it out, let me know and I will make a shout out. These graphics and stuff, I have basically used templates, filling them in. I'm using my fonts that I like and I'm throwing things together. So I am responsible for the graphics as well. So, it's no problem for me to add it the next week. Just remind me. Let me keep on going. Let me see. Same to you and Hustle Queens. Okay, cool. All right. Let's move on. We're gonna do the first story. If y'all didn't know, Montell Jordan. Yeah, Montell Jordan and Kamala Harris, Kamala, however the hell you call this goddamn girl, they got me confused because they just trying to irk the shit out of her. And it's having the opposite effect for me because I don't know if they're mispronouncing her name or what. Also, I'm not in the chunkier version of me because I really wanted to wear this tribal thing here. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. You can see the thing, but I want to be sitting in the chair correctly. So sorry. It is a struggle. It's an honest struggle. I'm still at the beach, y'all, so don't think I'm not just sitting here. I'm at the beach, y'all. So there you go. I'm in Miami, apparently. Not the real Miami, so none of y'all weirdos come after me like, hey, that's not accurate. I'm not going for accuracy. Anyways, so Montell's not happy. That's all I got to say. Montell Jordan is honestly, not Montell Jordan. Is it Montell Jordan? Hold on. It's Montell. That's all I know. Dude that had the damn talk show. He ain't happy. Montell Williams. Girl, I have lost it. He ain't happy. He's sick of y'all saying his name. Get his name out your mouth because out your mouth. That's all I can say because he tired of it. He is so damn tired of it. So here we go.
And then the smoke got me.
So Montell Williams has had enough of y'all coming for him about his relationship with with Kamala Harris. There was too many Montells. God dang, one Montell was enough. There was too many in the 90s. I didn't know Montell used to date, and what people need to realize is, yeah, exactly. But they coming for her. All of a sudden, she ain't mixed no more. Now she black. She yelling at me, honestly, but she mixed. And apparently they don't know what the hell to say. I'm waiting for my goddamn dinner too. Montell Williams has been in the spotlight for a while, but the beloved former television host has been trending lately, and not for the reasons that appeal to him. And here's a crazy looking woman. Thanks to Vice President Kamala Harris' decision to run for President of the United States in the upcoming 2024 election, her past is now being brought up in an attempt to discredit her, including her brief time dating Williams back in 2001. Well, she could have done worse. Real talk. He's not a bad looking man. He's aged very well, in my opinion. Not much is known about the length or depth of their relationship. However, as news of Harris' campaign for the president took over the national news cycle, folks digging for dirt decided to use their relationship against her, consequently dragging Williams into the political mess. But as shown through numerous tweets on Twitter, he's not here for the drama. So somebody said, ladies and gentlemen, the Democratic nominee for president of the United States. Hey, America, you ready to vote for Montell Williams arm candy? Why? Really, why? To think he was handsome back in the day. I never really thought he was handsome. I just had a fixation with people with mustaches. Maybe I was trying to replace my father. I don't know. But I just knew that I couldn't be on any of these damn TV shows because I was going to get disowned by my mother. She specifically said that. But you know, sometimes you just got to have some kind of chaos, even if it ain't in your life. So, anyways, in a since deleted tweet, Williams referenced the above photo and warned against folks using that as some sort of gotcha. I've said what I'm going to say about the thing that keeps trending. My friends in the media should think twice about wasting time on a 20-plus-year-old picture. You will find doing so will earn an unpleasant reaction. Ooh, Lord. He's saying it with his chest. He later doubled down in another since deleted tweet, reposting a screenshot of one of his representatives calling out media questions about the VP and his relationship, labeling them as misogynistic and creepy. Yeah, they are. I've always thought the paparazzi is creepy. I don't even like commission jobs because, real talk, I can't stand the whole. Hold on, where is it? Ooh, it's at my door. My dinner is at my door, girl. Give me a second. My dinner's at my door. I seriously got it earlier. I ain't got no business getting this because I ain't got no money. I really don't. But I just couldn't help it because sometimes you got to treat yourself. And thank God it was under $20. So, yay, be right back. I want my lunch, dinner, whatever the hell. I didn't have lunch. God dang it. Be on my goddamn table like that when we move. You lucky I don't go in that room. That'd have been in your butt. God dang it. Mavis and Hattie already have found a new place to sleep. I don't know why they want to sleep in the living room on a table. God dang it. Mavis and Hattie. They act like two old ass women. They really do for kittens. But anyways, let me get back into this. I'm sorry. I had to get my lunch before I don't trust people, okay? I'm scared somebody gonna take my lunch. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so ask stupid questions, win stupid prizes. I'm gonna do this to every reporter who asks me this creepy misogynistic question. I have no obligation to be cordial to reporters asking creepy and inappropriate questions. So this wouldn't be the first time Williams has been vocal about unfair treatment and line of questioning towards Harris. In fact, back in 2019, the TV host admitted to their relationship on Twitter, but questioned if it would even be a topic of discussion. If she were a male candidate, pretty much. You already know. So here's the tweet right there. Let's see here now. As of this week, it seems Williams is still being targeted, as is evident by a tweet sent on Monday from Trump supporter and former White House exec Stephen Chung, who decided to post a picture of Williams casually sitting on a couch to his Twitter page. For reference, there's been a lot of news about Trump's vice president pick, J.D. Vance, and an unfounded rumor about his alleged shenanigans with the couch. That's nasty. I'm just saying. Leave the damn couch alone. People got to sit on that, and some people sleep on them. But in true Williams fashion, the Navy veteran responded in essentially shutting Chung down. A very weird tweet from an even weirder guy, I told you. Good morning, y'all, he said, later adding in a follow-up tweet, it's really weird that the spokesman for a major presidential candidate will go to my social media to grab a copywritten photo of me sitting on a couch, projecting calmness, love for life, and passion for respecting the man I am today. I would think an official campaign spokesman would have more important things to do, but weirdos normally don't. Oh, Lord, he took it to there. And that dude deserves it. That is a weirdo move. God dang it. This picture what the hell? Okay, yeah, that's what you use. You are a weirdo. Good thing, weirdo. How about you go and check out that Project 2025? Because your ass ain't safe either, Mr. Chung. Unless you somehow got somebody's name somehow. I don't know how the hell you got it. But either way, Montell said, leave him alone. He is done with y'all, okay? And he will shut you down. And God help me, he got that old school response: ask a stupid question. My mom always says, ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. And she really will give you a stupid answer. Lord, she'll give you a stupid answer and have you sitting up there like, did she? But okay. You know how I do. Till I get enough people up in here to have like dedicated, mods, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little commercial up. I hope y'all don't mind. Let me know if you want me to change something, because I learned from my audience.
It's me and
God dang it.
me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house,
So please do subscribe. It looks like I lost 5 people. I'm a little sad about it, but hey, I finally got to 100. All I can do is go up or down, and it ain't making me no difference either way. My life doesn't change either way, except I get to reach other people that need to hear this. But anyways, let's look at this video here before I move on, because you know how it goes. Fuckery. Here we go. One moment.
The autopsy report has been released for Sonia Massey, the Black woman from Illinois who was shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy inside her home after she called 911 for help. It concludes the 36-year-old mother of 2 died from a gunshot wound to the head. Earlier this week, the coroner said her death was a homicide. Body camera video shows deputies responding to Massey's house after she called about a possible intruder. Massey is heard in the footage asking officers, quote, "Please don't hurt me." Shots were fired after she picked up what appears to be a pot of boiling water from her stove. The family says Massey was unarmed. Deputy Sean Grayson was fired and has pleaded not guilty to charges, including first-degree murder. He was arrested and remains in custody. NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa has been following this story. So, Maggie, the family and their lawyer, who is prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump, did speak about these autopsy results just a short time ago. What did they say?
They said they're absolutely guttings in Clay, as we expected, but they also said it shows something really clear, and that not just that Sonia Massey, according to the coroner, was shot in the head, but that she was shot in her left eye, specifically her lower left eyelid. And the autopsy results show the bullet actually traveled downward and exited the base of her neck. And what they say that means is that, and we appear to see this in the body camera video of this shooting, Sonia Massey was shot at a downward trajectory. You see her kind of drop to the ground and seem to cower when the deputy initially draws his weapon, and she stayed on the ground in the moments before she was shot. And they say, you can see Crump pointing it out there, they say that clearly shows that they say this was an abuse of power and that this was excessive, that the deputy was standing, she was crouching, and Sinclair, they say it's clear that she was not a threat in that moment.
Yeah, the details are just difficult to hold in this story. Maggie, NBC News, of course, has been digging through Sheriff's Department personnel files on that former deputy, Sean Grayson. Right. We learned new details about his time at a previous sheriff's office he worked for. Tell us more about that. And also, have we heard from Sean Grayson?
We have not heard from Sean Grayson via his attorney. He's in custody. His attorney's not commenting. Our digital team has done a lot of digging on this. And basically what we found is that he has worked at 6 law enforcement agencies since 2020, largely in central Illinois, where this happened. The one that he was at prior to the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department is Logan County. And records show that he had 2 reports or claims against him of misconduct, of abuse of power, and basically inappropriate behavior during an arrest. We have to be clear, those were later found to be unfounded complaints against him, and he left that department in good standing. We've also, though, uncovered that prior to working in law enforcement, he served in the Army for 2 years and was discharged, according to one document, for misconduct. During that time in the Army, he pleaded guilty twice to driving under the influence of alcohol. So the family says, looking at this past, looking at how many jobs he had in the last 4 years, looking at those allegations, they really believe that he never should have been hired in the first place. Here's what Crump had to say about this earlier today.
Were there red flags missed? And should he have been
hired in the first place by the sheriff's department? Those questions only get louder.
Now, the Sangamon County Sheriff has put out several statements condemning Grayson's actions during the shooting. He's been fired from his job, but we've asked specifically and explicitly about these allegations that he should have never been hired, that he had a checkered past, essentially, according to the family. The sheriff has yet to respond to those questions and to those allegations specifically, but we'll keep trying. Once again, Sean Grayson has pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder, and his lawyers in Clay is not commenting at this time.
What you want me to say? I don't know what else to say, because it's obviously she was coming at me. How can it go downward if she's coming at you? That would mean that it would have to go level, and he's still got the nerve to say that he's not guilty. Who the hell? Okay, y'all bastards be making us remember our whole goddamn history of employment. You ask if you can do a background check, but apparently that is rules for thee and not for me, because this asshole got kicked out I don't understand how the military didn't give him a dishonorable discharge. That's very dishonorably drunk while on fucking duty. You tell me something. But then to hire but this isn't the only time. That's the thing. That's the thing that kills me. This is not the first time they've had a history on these jackasses. They get power drunk and all they got to do is switch somewhere else because of the fucking brotherhood. Man, if y'all don't knock this shit off, like I said, we need to start taking these fines out their paychecks. Then their asses will act right. I'm telling you that. And stringent, strict as hell, psychiatrists. Bring their asses in to check these motherfuckers out before you hire them. Because otherwise we got issues like this next story, okay? Because this shit is ridiculous. Cop sucker punches handcuffed black man in viral video. You can't make this shit up. God dang. All right, give me a second while I get this scroll going. Oh, my Lord. So this was reported today. The Los Angeles Police Department has launched an investigation after a viral video showed an officer punching a handcuffed man during arrest per Fox 11. I bet you if he wasn't handcuffed, you wouldn't have touched him. No, you probably would have pew-pewed. Anyways, on Sunday, July 28th, LAPD officers pulled the man over in South Los Angeles for reasons that remain unclear. Power drunk. Video of the man's interaction with the police shows him asking, "What did I do, though?" as 2 officers were handcuffing him. I think y'all freaky. Ever since that last story they did with them damn people, I think y'all just freaky. You got kinks and you can't control them, and you go pick on poor black men. You nasty bastards. You got kinks. Ugh. I guess he was scared of water. I don't know. That dude probably was. She probably blessed that water, and he knew it was gonna burn the hell out of him, being hot or cold. Either way, blessed water probably would have tore him, but he probably would have exploded because it was hot. Real talk. But anyways, the man appeared to be complying during the arrest. Then when one of the officers sucker punched him in the jaw, what? You asshole. God dang. I'm telling you, how the hell is it that we get guilty? Oh, Lord, my thing didn't stop working. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I just want to know, why are we guilty because we black? Why is it always guilty while black? What the fuck? In public while black. We're just obviously the assholes that y'all want to pick on. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. Oh, why y'all pick on us? Anyways, in the video, bystanders could be heard reacting to the punch. After the video of the arrest went viral on social media, LAPD said they were investigating the officer involved in the incident. The cop was also pulled from field duties. Fuck a field duty. Put him in jail. He punched the motherfucker in the face. Why do y'all keep saying protect and serve, but you got to put hands on people? You got to put metal in people before anything happened. Man, do not forget, I reported the same time that military man was unalived, about a week or so before, a man completely asleep away from his force multiplier, not even touching it. It was near his hand, but he was out cold. They eliminated him. He literally unalived in his sleep, okay? He never woke up. If he did, it was for a few seconds and then it was over. What a way to wake up. Shit. They think that, oh my goodness, yes, they do. And then, I mean, now we got people and the Supreme Court. Oh my God. It just leaves me speechless at times. I'm just sitting there like, why? What the fuck? Anyways, activist Najee Ali spoke out about the incident on July 29th, yes, Monday, demanding accountability. The video speaks for itself. The young man was punched in the face, cold cocked for no reason, standing here handcuffed, not restraining whatsoever, Ali said. What we saw in that videotape never should have happened. He added, we need to have these officers in handcuffs put in jail for assaulting citizens. He was punched for no reason. He did not understand why he was punched because he was not resisting. Clearly, he's a big man, but to be sucker punched caught him off guard. You know what? You ignorant ass, insecure, fucking troglodyte, like that one dude from TikTok says. I'm sick of y'all. He didn't do shit. He was handcuffed. He couldn't do shit. He was a big dude. You probably weren't. Or your ass been punked most your goddamn life and you thought this was your chance. But really, is it your chance if you had to do that shit while he was handcuffed? Real talk. Let me know. Because it still sounds like you a bitch. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, I just got to say it again.
You's a bitch.
I just need you to know that. But anyways. And also, I hate when it never works. I hope y'all heard it. It asks why you exist. But if it didn't, what can we do? I'm angry anyways. Let's move on.
Emotional content.
So this is just plain trifling here. I told you, fuckery first, then we got good news. White dudes for Harris Twitter account suspended after raising $4 million. Why do we have all these segregated groups for Harris? Real talk. I just really want to know. And damn, her neck is wrinkled. You can tell she's mixed. She's cracking. Anyways, a Twitter account, I ain't saying that shit, for the White Dudes for Harris campaign was temporarily suspended after the group raised more than $4 million for Vice President Kamala Harris presidential bid. Is it Kamala or Kamala? Fuck, I keep feeling stupid. Because that's not even a black name. That's like an Indian name. I don't know how to say that naturally. Could somebody let me know? Because I feel ignorant as fuck. Anyways, on Monday, July 29th, White Dudes for Harris, a campaign group for Harris white male supporters, held a Zoom fundraiser for the presumptive Democratic nominee, garnering support for the VP and raising over $4 million. I can't even get $5,000. God dang. Following the event, the campaign group's X account, Twitter, was suspended for reasons that remain unclear. Amid the suspension, an automated message read on the account's page, Twitter suspends accounts that violate the Twitter rules. Yeah, because Elon is still butthurt. He's a fucking idiot. That's why I don't even go on there no more. Mike Nellis of White Dudes for Harris confirmed that their Twitter account was restored in early hours of July 30th. However, Nellis said that the account remains permanently in read-only mode, meaning no new posts can be created. So media, you know, that's a sore loser for you. So why are you in this country? You ugly, you a deadbeat, if you ask me. You're ignorant, you're closed-minded. I just don't like your face in general. You ain't got no lips. What happened to your lips? Jeez, how do you drink? Anyways, social media users called the incident an act of election interference. Roughly 190 people joined Monday's White Dudes for Harris Zoom. I feel so stupid saying that. Called some fundraiser, including actors Jeff Bridges, Mark Ruffalo, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker. The Zoom fundraiser for Harris was the latest among several that have been held by various demographics, including Black women. Nobody called me to tell me about this shit. I wanted to be there, not really, but I still would have been like to have been invited. Black men and white women. What was the Black men one? I didn't hear about that one. In response to the Twitter account suspension, Ross Morales Rocketto, an organizer for White Dudes for Harris, said, got at Elon Musk scared. Yeah, pretty much. They don't want another Black president. Man, it seems that's the only goddamn way we're going to fix shit. Because this shit ain't going to work right, okay? This is like a sweltering, festering wound. White folks don't want to pay what they owe for their ancestors and the fucking infrastructure, okay? And the fucking labor foundation. That's all I'm saying. Pay what you fucking owe. We'll handle the rest. Not all of us are descendants of slaves. I'm just saying. So don't think you're gonna lose all of it, but you're gonna lose a chunk because you let us flourish, motherfucker. You know how many of us are there now that descended from them? The free work this shit has to be addressed. Either you give us the fucking money or let us get off all these damn debts, okay? Make sure all of the motherfuckers you wipe our debts off. Make sure we're descendants of slaves and just wipe our fucking debt, bitch. How about that? Then you ain't got to worry about no more of us fucking with you. But you got to address this shit. You can't keep hiding it because it ain't going to get better. And now y'all motherfuckers getting bold and you don't seem to understand this new generation of Black people ain't the same. These motherfuckers don't give a shit about your life. We used to. Yeah. Who you saying? All I know is they need to knock that shit off because I'm telling you, a race war, I said it before, and some shit went down. You keep this shit up, motherfuckers ain't gonna take it too much. We have to address the issues that are causing all of these race issues, which means white folks, y'all need to get off your high horse. Black folks, you need to fucking stop backing the hell down. How the fuck did the people from the Tulsa massacre not get their damn reparations? I don't know. And they actually are still alive. I don't know. Fucking brown people, you need to stop trying to think you white adjacent and just understand you just a few steps away from us, okay? All of us need to just fucking get together, sit the fuck down and talk about this nasty shit. We gonna feel bad, but afterwards we'll feel better. I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers being butthurt about, I'm gonna feel bad about my ancestors. Get over it. It happened. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Crucial race, this stupid ass shit. They may not want it, but after Crump messed up today, he is losing followers in droves. When is he not messing up? I don't understand how he won the first time. How do you bankrupt a goddamn casino? I feel like if you bankrupt a lemon juice cart, a lemonade cart, your ass should not be running for president. How the fuck is he a felon? 34 times and he still can run. But motherfuckers cannot make a mistake and can't vote. How does this work? Anyways, moving on.
And then the smoke got me.
So, NAACP leader kicked out of restaurant over alleged revealing outfit. What the fuck what were they wearing? What were they wearing? This was reported yesterday. A local NAACP leader in Baton Rouge. You know how hot it is down there? You have to be damn near naked just to survive at this point. Whoo, good grief. Hold on, I see something. I saw he said must have had a party and videoed everyone doing nasty things, so he has them all by the cojones, in my opinion. He probably do. It's still, Lord Jesus, that man is so stupid. Have you actually sat down and tried to listen to this man talk? Because I tried once. It didn't work. I had a headache for 2 hours. My brain wouldn't work. It like kept rebooting. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. Local NAACP leader in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, said he was left humiliated. I'm sorry, she was after she was kicked out of a restaurant because of her outfit. WAFB reports. Look, I grew up in freaking Lake Charles. It's hot as hell out there. Fuck are you? You got to damn near be in a swimming suit just to work on a life. Let's see, today, and all he could do is attack women. Good grief. I don't know how you could say you just grab them by the and you become president. I freaking said, "What you looking at my mother when I was 4?" And I woke up the next day in a different room wearing a whole different outfit, okay? I don't remember what the hell happened after "what you looking at." All I remember is I saw her face and then things went black. I think she kind of like combusted and knocked my ass out from the impact of the blast. I don't know what happened, but my clothing and my area and my time all changed. Because when I woke up, like I said, it was Saturday. Yes, it's definitely hot here in Louisiana. I haven't been outside at all. That's what I'm saying. You fighting with the heat in the daytime and at night. You fighting with mosquitoes. That's what I'm saying. Oh, let's not talk about mosquitoes. Don't be outside after a hurricane in the summer. Oh Lord, them jackasses are like goddamn Debo. I tried to go out the door, them motherfuckers pushed me back in. Whoo! I like to lose my damn wallet. Goddamn bastards created a body out of mosquitoes. I feel that's what happened, and that bastard was taller and bigger than me. I'm just saying, it was horrible. Shit, I was ready to give him my damn chain, and my chain was in another room. Anyways, who named this person? Yamine, no, seriously, that's the name. Yamine, Y''mine. Yamine McCahan said she was planning to have lunch at Stab's Prime Steakhouse and Seafood last week when she was booted for violating the restaurant's dress code policy. I left feeling kind of mortified, violated, ashamed, and really humiliated because I had never had something like this happen to me as a working professional, McClellan said. You feel alienated, and it's like, well, what's wrong with me? What's the problem with me? The incident left social media users outraged after McClanahan shared footage of her wearing a floral crop top dress. Really? That's it? Did she have a big stomach? I don't understand why you would be appalled. I was appalled when I found out that a very rotund woman was wearing a very small Victoria's Secret dress on a very windy day. I was appalled by that. That's offensive. Man, it's about to rain. God dang. Anyways, she said, I just wanted to get it on camera why I can't come in, McClanahan said in the video. It's just too revealing up here, the co-owner responded. Co-owner is jealous because you have a big-ass rack or a very nice rack, and they don't. According to the restaurant's website, the dress code policy calls for business casual attire and bans gym wear, sweatpants, tank tops, and revealing clothing. However, workers can be seen wearing tank tops, shorts, and fishnets in the video. Share my fishnets. Why are you wearing fishnets on your body other than your head near my food? Ew. You could be getting belly button lint all in my damn etouffee. Ew. You nasty, nasty bastards. McClanahan said she was also caught off guard by the incident because she had worn the same outfit in that restaurant before. It's just very disheartening. There's no accountability and there's no remorse for what's been done to me. McClanahan said, why her name got to be this? It wasn't the dress. It was her. Hey, Terry. It wasn't the dress. It was her skin color. Yeah, it was. And they caught her because she said she was in there before. Apparently, they wasn't paying enough attention. Anyways, she said, they said, we have a dress code policy that we ask our customers to observe. A few times a month, we speak with our guests about their attire, including asking them to remove baseball hats in our restaurants. Contrary to reports, our attire policy is not new. It has been in effect for over 3 years now. We spoke with the guest yesterday about her attire. She pointed out that we have wait staff dressed in a manner that might not meet the standards of our attire policy. For the last several weeks, we have actually been working on different uniforms so that we are not asking a different standard for our customers than we are requiring our staff. You're still wrong. God dang it, you're still wrong because of the fact that if your staff is wearing fishnets and shorts and tank tops near my food, okay, but you gonna kick someone out that ain't even touching anybody else's food because what? Her abdomen is showing? Was she gross? That's all I want to know. The Baton Rouge chapter of the NAACP, in which McClanahan serves as an officer, sent a letter to management of the restaurant requesting to meet with them over the incident. Is there any more? Nope, there is no more. God dang it. I'm gonna have to check up on that. I hope they do an update because I want to know what the hell's going on. God dang it. I don't want nobody messing with my food wearing fishnets on their body. Hey, you just sound like you dirty. That's all I gotta say. You just sound dirty. But anyways, let me go ahead and do my little commercial, and then we gonna look into this next piece of fuckery. It's really sad. I ain't even gonna lie. This is some fucked up shit, and I hope whoever was wrong for this gets what's coming to him. Here we go.
It's
God dang it.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little THESE, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house,
Yo, this is ridiculous. Teen paralyzed for life following pew pew just before first football game. I do appreciate when y'all like the music. This was reported 2 days ago, and it's sad as hell. There goes a picture of the poor boy. That's a hot mess right there. So a Florida teenager was reportedly paralyzed in an accidental pew-pew at a friend's house. According to People, the pew-pew of a 13-year-old boy identified by family members as Nate Green unfolded on Saturday, July 27th, just before 2 a.m. in Port Orange, Florida. Green was taken to the... Why were y'all up messing with a gun? A force multiplier at 2 a.m.? Why were y'all messing with a force multiplier at all? But why were y'all up at 2 a.m.? Oh, Lord. Green was taken to the hospital where he was treated in critical condition. The shooter hasn't been publicly identified, probably a kid. Green's mother, Jennifer Green, started a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for hospital expenses. Jennifer noted that her son was pew-pewed while at a friend's house just before his first football game. What you say? I don't know. That I'm hoping they say something. He had his whole life ahead of him, she wrote, noting that her son is paralyzed for life. He just joined the football team and was supposed to play in his first game tomorrow. The teen's grandparents, Daniel and Elizabeth Green, said doctors had to remove a bullet from their grandson's spinal cord. Yeah, that's not good. Doctors say he's paralyzed from the neck down. That sounds like a quadriplegic there. And chances are he might barely move like one or two of his arms, but not his legs, the grandparents said. Miracles have happened. I'm saying don't count them out just yet. Nate's mother also noted that the boy is currently in a coma. Oh, Lord. We need prayers and as much support as he can get, she wrote on the GoFundMe page. He's currently in a coma. When he wakes up, he is going to be absolutely devastated that he can no longer walk. What the hell do you mean devastated? He's broke. That's all I can say. Unless he can find some kind of strength in something else. Oh, Lord. And then football, y'all don't seem to understand. High school football is huge down south. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I ain't never seen shit like this in my life. These motherfuckers freak me out every time homecoming used to come up. These motherfuckers would park everywhere close to your yard. I was waiting for them. Don't you come on my day. I know at that time I was a young teenager and my mom was telling me to get the hell out the window and stop being a Karen. But, well, she didn't say Karen, but she did kind of allude to I was acting like a Karen. I didn't want them bastards in my yard. They were real close to my driveway. That's all I'm saying. Hey, no salt. But all I'm saying is, yeah, that's how I feel about people being in my yard. But back to the topic. Football is very important in the South, and this poor boy has just been knocked out the game. Unfortunately, they say for life. I don't know what to say, but good luck keeping him up and up. That's all I can say, because it's gonna be a struggle. That's what I can say. And now, more fuckery.
Emotional content.
Off-duty detective harasses black woman making TikTok in her car. Why? You ain't got nothing better to do than just go pick on people, minding their own. So it's illegal to be in your car, minding your damn business. Is that what you're telling me? An off-duty police detective in New Jersey appeared to confront a black woman for parking on a public street near her home and making TikToks in her car. TikTok user at BattyBK shared footage on her social media of their interaction with the officer, who repeatedly questioned her for her vehicle about who she was and why she was parked on a public street. Okay, so he didn't even get out the damn car. He just fucking with her. The woman accused the officer of being hostile, saying, "You just rolled up on me for no reason. I'm asking you a simple question. What are you doing out here?" So this is really starting to sound like apartheid. Are we apartheid and nobody fucking told us? Because I'm starting to think we're apartheid. That is what I'm seriously thinking. Go find the real criminals instead of, yes, exactly. You ain't got nothing better to do. Would you go find somebody actually committing a crime? Like probably one of your fellow men in blue? Jesus. Anyways, "I'm sitting in the car," the woman responded. The police officer appeared to suggest that the woman was doing something illegal as she was sitting in her car watching TikToks. Seriously? What the fuck can you do illegal watching TikTok? Other than rot your brain, you probably abusing yourself, if anything. I only drop affirmations and a few videos on that bitch. I do not go and check shit out because I'm telling you, it ain't right. It just ain't right. If I want to see TikTok, I go on YouTube. He admitted to watching her before and claimed she was parked in the same spot for the second day in a row. The fuck? Dude, you're stalking. That's what you're doing. That's called stalking. It's illegal, even for police to do it. It's very illegal. It's probably even more illegal for you because you should know better. Anyways, right. But this is the second day, same spot for over 4 hours. You're sitting in the same spot. The detective said, "Have you seen some of these motherfuckers out in the middle of the street doing this shit? It's weird as fuck. I saw it on a video. I don't want to walk by it, but hell, if I walk by it, I want nothing to do with it. They look nuts." Anyways, the detective said she was in the same damn spot. She said, "I live in the area. I want to know what's going on." No, the detective said he lives in the area. "You're being a Karen, sir," or Kevin, or Keith, whatever the fuck they call you. So she says, "Okay, I'm sitting in my car," she repeated. The officer continued to question the woman, asking exactly where she lived. "Yeah, I do live in the area, so what's the problem?" the woman said. The officer kept pressing the woman for no apparent reason, even after she told him that she felt uncomfortable with his line of questioning. He eventually stopped harassing the woman as she refused to answer his question. "Have a good day, okay? Enjoy yourself," the officer said as he drove off. Social media users identified the man as Detective Christopher Keller of the Elizabeth Police Department. Watch the video of the incident. Okay, I'm going to try to play it. If you can't hear, just watch the video. You probably won't be able to hear nothing. There the asshole is right there. I swear to God. Really? You got no reason. You ain't even outside the car. Okay, there's no sound because I guess she played some music. But you see his ass. So here's the proof. He fucking with her. He won't leave her the fuck alone. God dang. So now apparently, being black in public while TikTok is illegal, just to let you know, it's fucked up, man. That's all I can say. It's just fucked up. But I think we're kind of out of the big fuckery. Now we're just into weird. Okay, I just want y'all to know we about to just deal with some weird shit. It's just like really weird. Here we go, y'all. God dang weirdos. Harris and Democrats keep calling Trump and Vance weird. Here's why. I've been said it was weird. The dude's hair is not a color that happens in nature. That ain't that face. Good God, that face. Damn it.
You's an ugly motherfucker.
Damn it, I hate looking at him. He looked like he's constipated. And he does look like an orange turd. How the hell do you get that skin tone? Ugh. Vice President Kamala Harris and her Democrat allies are emphasizing a new line of criticism against Republicans branding Donald Trump and his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, as weird. You don't say. Hella weird. I just wanted to be with him. I just want to be with him for. Why would you want that? You might catch the weird. This dude is like not naturally weird. He's just unnaturally weird. The shit does not work. Democrats are applying the label with gusto in interviews and online, notably to Vance's comments on abortion and his previous suggestion that political leaders who didn't have biological children don't really have a direct stake in this country. Oh, yeah. You go ahead with that, girl. Yeah, they do. They do look like two damn devils, especially the orange one. No. They both look like devils. Yeah, you about right. I don't know what else to tell you. You right. I don't know who that man is right there. The weird message appears to have given Democrats a narrative advantage that they rarely had when President Joe Biden. Everybody was weird. Everybody was goddamn weird. Now we got someone who doesn't seem so weird. He's the only person who can piss me off in seconds. Girl, yes. When he talks, I have a problem because my brain is not hearing words that go together properly to make a concise thought. And then my brain does like this Windows 96 reboot shit, and I can't think for like 2 hours after I listen to the man. Did you hear this dumbass call Kamala lying? Kamala, and then spelled the shit and then touched his head and said, smart. No, you're not, sir. You're not smart at all. All politicians are fucking liars, real talk. Anyways, he's just weird. Trump's campaign, which often shaped political discussions with the former president's pronouncements, has spent days trying to flip the script by highlighting things about Democrats it says are weird. We already know Democrats are weird. We have accepted that and we have moved on. What is your excuse? Oh, girl, yeah. I keep telling people, they literally put a Siri next to him. And they let the series speak nonsense, and it still made more sense than Trump. I don't understand how they understand what he's literally saying. He never answers a question. He gaslights you, and then you get so tired of trying to figure out what he said that you give up and you never get the answer. That's the truth. Oh, Lord. Anyways, I don't know who came up with the message, but I salute them, said David Karpf, a strategic communication professor at George Washington University. Said labeling, look, I don't know how to say the man's name because there's an R, there's a P, and an F all together. What does that say? His name is Karpf. So you tell me, because all I see is K-A, that's one goddamn vowel, and then the rest is RPF. That's 3 freaking consonants. I don't know what that sound makes. So if you got a problem with me saying his name, tell me how to say the motherfucker's name. Said labeling Republican comments as weird is the sort of concise take that resonates quickly with Harris supporters. Plus, said it's basically a sneeze, is what I've come to the conclusion with that name. It frustrates opponents, leading them to further amplify it through an off-balance response, because none of their responses have made fucking sense to me, and yet people keep acting like they do. I've been wondering if I'm going senile. So far, at least Trump Vance has been incapable of finding an effective response. Said, man, there ain't even an M. I don't know how to say that name. Harris and her allies have used the label frequently. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, a Democrat who is on Harris's short list of vice presidents, called Trump and Vance just weird last week in MSNBC interview with the Democrat Governors Association, of which Walz is chair. Amplified in a post on Twitter, Walz reiterated the characterization on Sunday on CNN, referencing Trump's repeated mentions of a fictional serial killer, Hannibal Lecter, from the film Silence of the Lambs in the stump speeches. Can somebody please explain that one to me? Let me see here. Wait till you see Crunk at the Chicago. Oh, girl, that is on my docket. I am talking about that tonight. Oh, believe me, I got my hands in it all. But yeah, could someone please explain how these people cheer for someone who's talking about a fictional person as if they're alive? Hannibal Lecter is not a real person. You guys know that, right? That's a fiction. What the hell? Didn't he say something about Harriet Tubman once? Jeez, he's a dumbass. Responding to Trump's Thursday appearance on Fox News, the Harris campaign in a news release with the subject line statement on a 70-year-old criminal Fox News appearance included "Trump is old and quite weird" is a bulleted list of takeaways. A day later, multiple news releases from the let me stop here. Who the hell is you gotta be weird as fuck if someone takes a shot at you and you get your dumb ass up and pump your fist. Your fist probably gonna go away. You're lucky your fist didn't get pew pew. Jackasses. Oh my god, that's weird. That's weird. A day later, multiple news releases from the campaign describe her opponent similarly declaring simply that J.D. Vance is weird. Didn't he write a book? I thought he was a bank. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that was a bank. In part due to his stances on abortion, and Harris's campaign spokesperson said that Vance had spent all week making headlines for his out-of-touch weird ideas. He's not funny either. No, all of them are strange to me. He got a strange-looking vice president. His last vice president was strange-looking too. Two of Harris's allies, Senator Brian Schatz of Hawaii and Chris Murphy of Connecticut, on Friday posted a video on Twitter calling Vance's past comments about limiting the political power of childless Americans a super weird idea. You do realize childless Americans usually have the most fucking money, right? Just saying. And then at her first fundraiser since becoming the Democrats' likely White House nominee, Harris used the characterization herself, calling out some of Trump's wild lies about my record and some of what he and his running mates are saying. It is just plain weird. I mean, that's the box you put them in, right? She added. I'm telling you right now, it's plain weird. It's all kinds of weird. They're weird. And even their followers are weird. I've tried to talk to a few of them. It doesn't work. It's like talking to a wall. Many of Democrats' comments appear to be an allusion to the 2021 interview with Vance, in which he slammed some prominent Democrats without biological children, including Harris, as childless cat ladies with no direct stake in America. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Please do hit the like button and please subscribe. I lost about 5 people. I had at one point 128. Now I'm back to 123. But shit, at least I'm over 100. Anyways, Harris is I already said that. I'm not gonna go any further. He's weird. His vice president is weird. His vice president seems to have a fascination with couches. That's all I'm saying. And I still don't understand why nobody has arrested Gates. So many questions. This is why I don't watch soap operas. And this is what the Congress is turning into, is a fucking soap opera. I don't know what to tell you. I can't handle it. I don't watch television for the protection of my health. See, that's why I go through this. I go through this so y'all ain't got to, basically. You're welcome. God dang it. Gotta sit up here with this ignorant ass shit. But I actually went outside of Black news for this one because this was just something I thought everybody would be very, very interested in understand. Oh, crap. Before I forget, y'all, she been in here for a minute. I still didn't shout her out. I just looked at her name again. Y'all go check out No Salt's webpage, YouTube channel as well. She got a channel. She also has a web page. She's got a lot of interesting web information about taking care of your health. She has recipes, everything. This is her page right there, YouTube at No Salt BP. Let me put it up there again so y'all can see. Go check it out. There it is right there. If you can't find it with the .org, take the .org off. But she does have a web page, and it is .org. So check that out. I also have a page, but that's in my Discord. So if you're not in my Discord yet, I'm not ready to share it with you. But anyways, this next story right here, I just felt like, girl, you ain't got to say a thing. When I see someone in my room that got a page, like I said, let me know. I will make you a graphic for which channel I affiliated with, and I will pop it up there. I'm about to do my commercial again. Because seriously, I find this next story very interesting. And I feel like even though it doesn't just affect us, it is something that I wish somebody would explain to me. So let's check it out. Here go my commercial first. Yeah.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so this is what I wanted to know. I hope this works because seriously, I don't know who the hell thought this was a good idea. I'm enjoying your. Oh, thank you so much, Mama G. I just go with the flow, and I love the what you call it. I love the interaction. I'm not the vibe, real talk. Y'all the vibe because I'm just talking. If y'all actually interact with me, that makes it more entertaining for me. He looks weird too, but shit, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, this was reported on the 29th, and I think it's very important. Biden proposed enforceable ethics code and term limits for Supreme Court. How might that work? Hold them accountable. What the hell you mean? How might that work? I told you how that might work. Hold these motherfuckers accountable because I'm telling you, I cannot wear a brown leather belt to this day because of my ass getting whooped so many times by work fucking belts. Okay? To learn accountability. And y'all motherfuckers are just willy-nilly. You just don't give a shit with that damn. Hell, did y'all pick the first black toad? We still ain't had no, Thurgood Marshall. Yeah. No, we just, yeah, y'all just voted in a toad. That's what it is. You voted a toad in. Lord, I'm telling you right now, the toad, he's a toad. Have y'all actually sat down and looked at fucking what's his name? What's the ugly ass bat? Clarence? Have y'all looked at this? He's a toad. He looks like a toad with warts. Anyways, President Joe Biden on Monday proposed major changes for U.S. Supreme Court, an enforceable code of ethics term limits for justices, and a constitutional amendment that would limit the justices' recent decisions on presidential immunity. In other words, the president would not be a fucking king. I was. Oh, thank you so much. I don't like being touched. Like my mom likes to touch me and I move away and then she pulls me back and I have no choice because she's bigger than me and she's my mother. So I let her touch me. But otherwise, I personally don't like to be touched. But people still touch me, which drives me nuts. But anyways, if y'all think I'm lovable, okay. Anyways, there's almost no chance of proposal passing a closely divided Congress with election day loom. I would make it an executive, what you call it, real talk. I'm not even going any further into this. I really think they should just go ahead and make this an executive thing. Those goddamn Supreme Justices, one, they lied their ass off. They lied their ass off when they were interviewed because they said they wouldn't fuck with Roe versus Wade, and look what the hell they did. Okay? We got a goddamn toad, so apparently y'all don't give a fuck about species as it is. A toad who married an anti-feminist woman. You can't make this shit up. You got a drunk up in there. You got a Karen up in there, and the first thing she wanted to do was fuck over women. What the hell is wrong with you, ma'am? And I mean, seriously, half of them are old as Methuselah. And while you at it, why don't you do an executive order that you have a retirement age for everybody in the fucking country? Because some of you old ass bastards, I'm scared if they breathe on you too hard, you're going to turn to dust and fly away. Just fly away. They also got rid of it. Yeah, they did. Which is now DEI, which is now the new word, the new N word for everybody that's not white. So, hey, join the club. Now you all under the umbrella with us. See how that shit feels. God dang it, they using DEI even for white women. How you feeling now? Shit, we've been through this shit for a while. This is not our first rodeo. But I told you I was going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Oh, God.
And then the smoke got me.
Black journalist group sparks backlash for inviting Trump to its convention. Invited, yeah, they should, because them motherfuckers look like. Could someone tell me why do we have a turtle and a toad in the government? Because that damn McConnell is a goddamn toad. not a toad, a turtle. I ain't never seen anybody look like a turtle that much. I feel like his wife is into bestiality because you can't get that close any further, and you doing a turtle. They always do the opposite of what they say. Yeah, they do. None of them represent our community. They're always freaking lying, and the first thing they do is pander as soon as I'm telling you, we just need to cull. We need to cull these motherfuckers twice. Every 2 years we cull. We just wear them out, beat the shit out of the corrupt ones. Every year we get like they need a quota of good things that they did for the people without putting money in their pockets. And if not, we tie their asses up and whoop the shit out of them. God, he's so ugly. He's ugly.
You're an ugly motherfucker.
Damn. I mean, seriously, he has absolutely no lips. How does that work? Ugh. Yuck. 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 Then at a journalist convention, oh Lord, girl. So this was reported yesterday. The National Association of Black Journalists is facing backlash after announcing Monday that Donald Trump would take part in a Q&A at the organization's annual convention. Now, word on the street is they trying to set his ass up and jump him, but I don't know. I wouldn't invite him to shit. I'd invite him to some shit, like a piece of shit, but I would never invite him to anything else. Anyways, where was I? The group announced a session on late Monday with the convention set to kick off Wednesday in Chicago. The former president will discuss issues facing the Black community through questions from ABC News, Fox News, and SEMA for journalists. What the fuck is a SEMA for journalists? I don't know what to tell you. I'm saying some people say it's a setup to jump him with real serious questions he's not expecting, but I don't know. Let me see. The announcement quickly prompted backlash from Black journalists who said they were disgusted and expressed concerns over Trump's rhetoric toward Black people. Did y'all not forget I said he's trying to bring back frisk and seize and frisk? That shit. Stop and frisk. Whatever the fuck. Oh, they just get to stop you and frisk you. It's basically apartheid. Organizers with Black Voters Matter Fund, a voting rights advocacy group founded in 2016 amid Trump's ascent, called the decision unacceptable in a post on Twitter on Tuesday. Okay, girl. It's a slap in the face to everyone, Black journalists and the communities we serve, the post read. Meanwhile, Washington Post columnist and Global Opinions editor Karen Atia said Tuesday on Twitter that she was stepping down from her position as co-chair of the convention. While my decision was influenced by a variety of factors, I was not involved or consulted with in any way with the decision to platform Trump in such a format, she added in a follow-up post. I feel like there's a mole in the group. That's what I feel. He was stupid enough to talk about. I still don't know what a Black job is, because shit, nobody told me about that in school. I probably would have looked for one. Atia did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Leaders in the organization defended the decision to host the Republican presidential nominee. NABJ President Ken Lemon said on a social media that the organization invites the presidential nominees from both major parties every election year, and added that it had invited presumptive Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. Harris cited logistical reasons, including attending a funeral for Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, Democrat of Texas, and choosing a running mate for why she would not be able to attend the convention this year, according to a source familiar with her plans. The source added that NABJ turned down Harris's offer of a virtual discussion or holding one later. Aren't you full of yourselves, assholes? Both George W. Bush and John Kerry spoke at the NABJ's 2004 convention, and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton did so in 2007, according to The Hill. Clinton returned for a speech and news conference in 2016. Joe Biden spoke at the virtual conference held in 2020. Why can't you let her do that? Y'all just being uptight. Trump did not. Tia Mitchell, co-chair of the convention, echoed Lemon's explanation and said she had helped organize the Q&A to create opportunities for journalists to interview the potential next president. He better not be, or we all screwed. Critics said these explanations did not adequately address concerns from the journalists and other NABJ members who balked at giving Trump such a high-profile platform at the convention, given his history in their view of emboldening white supremacist, racist rhetoric, and laying the groundwork for education restriction, anti-DEI legislation, and anti-LGBTQ laws. Veteran White House correspondent April Ryan, the 2017 NABJ, they don't have like a word for this, Journalist of the Year, wrote in a post Tuesday on Twitter, which she objected to Trump's appearance in Chicago. To have a presumed orchestrated session with the former president is an affront to what this organization stands for, and a slap in the face to Black women journalists, NABJ Journalist of the Year, who had to protect themselves from the wrath of the Republican presidential nominee, who is promoting an authoritarian agenda that plans to destroy this nation and her democracy with his Project 2025. How many times I got to tell y'all? The Chicago Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression, a justice organization, announced in an Instagram post that it would protest Trump's Chicago visit in a rally on Wednesday. Didn't he say something shitty about Chicago at one point? Could have sworn he said something shitty about him. The event comes as Trump works to ramp up a support among Black voters, and polls suggest younger Black voters are showing more openness to him as a candidate. That's because people are indoctrinating them into a fucked up mindset where they think criminals are cool. As a result, some critics suggested Trump only accepted NABJ's invitation to lure Black voters. Trump's team also announced the event on his website, writing that Trump has accomplished more for Black Americans than any other president in recent history. You gonna get hit with lightning, you keep lying like that, you damn bastard. You gonna get hit with lightning and you gonna turn even more orange. You gonna be crispy orange, you nasty bastard. Oh, I can't stand him. Lord have mercy. I can't stand him. But anyways, let's look at some good news for once. Thank God.
Emotional content.
So Jasmine Moore, the first U.S. woman to qualify for a triple and long jump, is ready for her Olympic moment. Now, this was reported today, basically. You got to be careful how you insult people. I'm telling you. He looks like a fat, he looks like a over rotisserie, oversaturated, but very unflavored turd of a chicken. Nasty bastard. Here's this beautiful woman, though. She has one. God, I wish I had arms like hers. Saint Denis, France. Jasmine Moore always loved jumping. For a while, when she was a kid, she thought all these leaps with a mixed twirl mixed in might make her part of America's team as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Yeah, he is. Oh, God. Yeah, you know what, Mama G? I was going to eat. I don't want to eat no more. Thank you very much. Ugh. Now, all I can see is a rotten squash running around with a damn orange toupee and those lips. Ugh. How's this for a backup plan? She's on the American team in Paris. I wish I had to jump more. Shit, I didn't know I could be on the American Olympic team if I just kept jumping. I got told to stop jumping on the furniture. Shit, I was cut off in my prime. The 23-year-old seven-time NCAA champion parlayed all the leaping ability into not one, but two chances for an Olympic gold medal. Moore is the first U.S. woman to make the games in both the triple jump and the long jump. Moore, who grew up in Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas and got used to flying high as a kid in gymnastics and competitive cheerleading, eventually gave all that up to pursue a life in track and field. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Cheerleading is another big ass thing that happened in the South, but I wasn't a cheerleader in the South. I was a cheerleader in the North, and as a cheerleader in the North, we were ghetto as hell. We didn't even have a goddamn skirt. We had a jogging shirt and a jogging pants, and we didn't even do the flips and stuff. We did steps. We did steps. We was ghetto, and that's all there was to it. And we was hot. Shit, we was hot. We and we didn't even have any. It was us, the basketball team. That was it. Us and the basketball team, and the parents to pick up the kids. There was no fucking bleacher. Shit, we missed out on a lot of stuff. I wouldn't put it past the girl. Okay, so she says, for me, the goal was always free college, getting a scholarship, she said. She did it just that, first at Georgia, then at Florida, and now she's in Paris with a jam-packed schedule and maybe a little extra room in her suitcase for souvenirs and anything else she might take away from these Olympics of a gold, silver, or bronze variety. I think making the long jump was kind of a personal goal, and I think a triple jump was kind of expected, Moore said. She's confident. And it's like proving to myself that I can do anything I put my mind to. If I have a goal, I can set it. If you want to do something, it is attainable. Moore's personal best, 15.12 meters in triple jump, 7.03 meters in long jump, are both centimeters over the magic numbers of 15 and 7 for the two events. I don't understand what any of that shit means. It makes her a contender in either if she has a good day. Okay, that's what it means. Another goal is to be competing in the long jump final on August 8th, the same evening as the gold medal race in the men's 200 meters. That's a race her boyfriend, reigning African three-time NCAA champion, Joseph, he has a very long last name, not going to say it, a Minnesota native, who competes for Liberia, hopes to be part of. I'm telling you, I'm not saying these goddamn names like this no more. Y'all not gonna fuck with me. That's another three-consonant one. They met 3 years ago at Tokyo Games and have been together since. Good. Black love. Love it. Both ran for Florida, and now they live and train in Gainesville. You sure you want to live there? I am not a fan of Florida. Just saying. What inspires me about her, this dude said, because I'm not saying that damn last name, was everything. It's how meticulous she is about how she trains, what she eats, her attention to detail about everything she does. I hope y'all get along because you sound creepy as hell. Moore makes it sound like it's no big deal to move from one event back to the other, and in fact, the back and forth isn't all that uncommon in the high school and college ranks. One person she looks up to is Katura Orji, did both through college before focusing this year on triple jump, where she did compete this week in her third Olympics. Moore, meanwhile, is spending all her time right now training for more technical triple jumps, where the timing of the hop, skip, and takeoff phases is the key to success. Qualification starts Saturday. I feel like triple jump is my baby, she said. I feel like I have a lot of potential in the event when it's going well. I enjoy it a little more, but long jump is a lot of fun. You just get to fly in the air. You don't have to worry about this phase, that phase. Well, congratulations, ma'am, and I hope you do great. We're going to keep this up. We got a lot of, we actually have some good news, back-to-back good news, which is not normal when I do the news, it seems. So let's get it.
Emotional content.
So Simone Biles and Team USA redemption by powering to the Olympic gold in women's gymnastics. I ain't even gonna lie, we're not doing that good, y'all. America is really like 5. We're almost at the bottom. We're not the bottom. And why did they catch that picture of her? She's adorable, but why did they pick that picture of her? Anyways, the redemption tour ended in a familiar spot for Simone Biles atop the Olympic podium again. The American gymnast star and her singular brilliance powered a dominant U.S. women's team in the finals inside a raucous Bercy Arena on Tuesday night. I was asleep. With Biles at her show-stopping best, the Americans' total of 171.296 was well clear of Italy and Brazil, and the exclamation point of a year-long run in which Biles has cemented her legacy as the greatest ever in her spot, and among the best in the history of Olympics. Hell yeah. The outcome, the Americans on top with the rest of the world looking up, was not in doubt from the moment Jordan Childs began the night by drilling her Taylor Swift. Where did it go? Oh, man, it made me jump. Jordan Childs began the night by drilling her double twisting Yurchnikov vault. By the time Biles left calf that bothered her during qualifying, heavily tapered, tapped, stepped onto the floor for the stepped onto the floor for the final event, a floor exercise set to the music Taylor Swift and Beyonce. Her 5th Olympic medal was well in hand. The 27-year-old provided the exclamation point anyway, sealing the Americans' third gold in the last 4 trips to the games. The Americans remain peerless, if not flawless. This is with gymnastics, after all. Yeah, because we aren't doing the best. China's actually got more golds than we do. And over 2 hours in front of a crowd that included everyone from tennis great Serena Williams and actor Natalie Portman to Biles' husband, Chicago Bears safety Jonathan Owens, Biles left little doubt about anything. Her status as the sport's greatest of all time, her ability to move past the twisties that derailed her in Tokyo, her spot in the pantheon of the U.S. Olympic movement. And yet they keep telling us that we are not worthy. 3 years after removing herself from the same competition to protect herself, which is a very strong woman to do that, a decision that changed the conversation around mental health in sports, Biles pushed her medal total in major competition to a staggering 38 and counting. Yet her return to the games wasn't so much about winning. It was about a joy she had lost somewhere along the way. You should never lose yourself when you're doing something you like. It seems to have returned. She leaned into the crowd that roared at every flip, every leap, and yes, every twist. With her husband on break from NFL training camp, waving an American flag while sitting next to her parents, Biles did what she has done so well for so long, save for a couple difficult days in Japan during a pandemic. She dominated. Well, yet the 27-year-old hardly did it alone. Lee and Childs were on the team that earned silver in Tokyo with Biles watching from the sideline. They navigated a series of setbacks, both physical and personal, to return to this moment and get the gold they badly wanted. And they were on the biggest stage. Childs doing all 4 rotations right next to her good friend Biles while doubling as the U.S. hype woman. Lee mixing her elegance with grit while dazzling on beam and uneven bars. I'd never be able to do any of those. Her best 2 events. Carrie won the floor exercise in Tokyo, but did it with an asterisk of sorts. She earned her way in through a nominated process the sport's governing body was since abandoned. She was with Team USA in Tokyo, but not actually part of the official 4-woman squad. She vowed to write a different ending this time, and the Ching vault she did on the first rotation scored her 14.800 second only to Biles. Don't understand any of that. To give the U.S. a commanding lead before Biles even saluted the judges. The only real drama centered on who would finish next to the Americans on the medal stand. Well, at least we got some goals. That's all I got to say. But we on a roll, because don't think that that's the only good news. I told y'all about Lauren Shrugs, one of the first Black women, or probably the only Black woman to work in fencing. Well, guess what? She back. She got some more good news.
Emotional content.
Lauren Shrugs' family is just so excited after fencer makes history at the Olympics. We making history like woo. This was reported on the 30th, so that was yesterday. There's a picture of her with her medal. Love her hair. It's not every day you make Olympic history, and Lauren Scruggs' family is reveling in the moment. On July 28th, during the women's fencing individual foil, Scruggs became the first Black American woman to win a medal in the Olympic category, claiming silver. Next year, maybe it'll be gold. I hope it's gold. It's just unbelievable, Scruggs told TV.com. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But it looks like we got a whole bunch of talents this year. Seeing my family in the stands and being able to fence in front of all those people in Paris in that great building was just insane to me. Just to have the medal over me and feel the weight was heavy, was unbelievable. Following her historic win, the 21-year-old fencer says her family is thrilled for her. Where are we going? Okay, there we go. They are super, super happy for me, she told People's Magazine. I think my family's a mess. They're just so excited. My mom cries every 5 seconds. My grandma, too. However, for Scruggs, fencing is a family affair. According to an Olympic medalist, her brother Nolan influenced her to pick up the blade, and he and the rest of her family made sure she felt their support throughout her journey in Paris. So good job to her. Yeah, that was a short story, real talk. The whole family's doing it. It's big, and I salute her. I wish her the best, and I hope she keeps going for it. It's a young woman, and I believe she has a lot of time ahead of her to do extra stuff. Now, oh dear God. Before we move on, let me do my commercial because we about to get into the news stuff. The news, not the news stuff, I mean the celebrity stuff. And y'all know how I feel about celebrities. Really don't give a shit about you unless you giving me money. I got rich relatives that don't even realize I'm related to them. So they don't give me no damn money. So, you know, it don't help me. That's all I'm saying. So here we go, y'all.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Terry, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to call you today because I've been feeling really nervous. It's almost August and I still ain't found a place to stay. I'm scared as hell. I know you offered, but I still am considering living in my vehicle. But anyways, let's look at this shit here. Lord have mercy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So is Tyler Perry playing in our faces? How could a leading Black Hollywood employer make such terrible films? First of all, every time I used to watch his plays, I was in Houston at that time. I was in college. I found them very funny because usually somebody was sharing their green with me. But at the same time, almost every single one of them had a huge plot hole. He starts storylines in the same story and he finishes the main story, but then you're left like, what happened to that couple? What the fuck happened over there? And I hate that. But when it comes to his movies, I really have not been watching them. I'm serious. I've heard they're all alike. You will not. I will manifest it. Thank you, girl. I'm still manifesting a house for my family as it is. So I'm not sure if an actual basement exists when it comes to the quality of Tyler Perry content, but Divorce in the Black has to be close. I heard it was good. I don't want to watch it because I just don't like dramas. Perry's first ever 0% Rotten Tomato score and what might be the most ridiculous opening 8 minutes of a film involving a Monique clone and a former Beyonce-in-law you've ever seen, Black will likely cause you to turn the shit off before it even gets going, as I did. They said it, I didn't. That's what they wrote. I never watched it, so I don't know. But this person is not happy about it. And apparently they're trying to say the actor is the best actor in the world right now. Sir, no, you are not. Yet this being the 50th something this Perry film and the second this year, what was the first? Shit, I forgot. We all knew what we were getting into with Black. I didn't watch it. I don't know what y'all got into. His films are a watch to see how bad they are exercise, intolerance in which many of us only engage so we can talk trash on social media. I just wish he would stop with the fucking plot holes. And so goes the Tyler Perry conflict that has just dated since Madea pulled her first Glock. One hand, perhaps no director or producer in Hollywood has enjoyed so many Black actors, even if his contribution to his studio town of Atlanta are questionable. Is anybody living out there? I just want to know. Award-winning A-list actors like Viola Davis and Idris Elba will admit in hushed tones that Perry cut them the check they needed early in their careers. Good luck getting either to do a Perry movie in 2024. What the hell movie was Viola in? Shit, I don't know. Perry has also gotten love from Black stars Megan Good, Corey Hardick. They're saying Corey Hardick is the best actor of all times right now. What the fuck? He's the best actor in the world right now. That's what they're saying. You have lost your damn mind. Your rabbit ass mind. Anyways, who said they made more money with him than anyone else in the industry that's thrilled to underpay Black people? There's no denying Perry's import in this manner, nor is there denying the brilliance of skating to success via previously untapped Black Christian women demographic. Oh, that's fucked up. On the other hand, his films are now ultra predictable smorgasbord of Black stereotypes and tropes, many of which were already offensive when he started perpetrating them 20 plus years ago. Take down on her luck sister who's made every bad decision a human can make, pair her with a comically toxic man, hi Steve Harris, mix in a faintly Black man to swoop in with his cape to save her, sprinkle in a little church and voila, facsimile and nauseum, and hope your audience doesn't notice. And oh fuck a writer's room. Who needs one of those when he can write every movie by himself and stack dough? Perry has spent years rebuffing these complaints, recently dubbing those of us who insist on a modicum, I don't know that word, of modicum of cinematic quality, highbrow Negroes, as he did on Keke Palmer's podcast, Baby, This Is Keke Palmer. I have never watched any of these podcasts. Everybody got a podcast. Now, Perry didn't make it billionaire status by being a rank idiot. He's worked in enough material by auteurs to know that staying siloed into his own brand of divisive filmmaking will invite critics at his doorstep with pitchforks. His staunch refusal to get a writer's room is likely, hey, Moo, let me go ahead and shoot you a shout out while I'm sitting up here talking about goddamn Tyler Perry and his horrible movies. Y'all go check out Moo and Mimosa. She be doing some interesting stuff too, real life events and tea. I enjoy the real life events personally, but every now and then I dabble in the tea, and I can get it from her. So check out her page. Let me put that up there one more time, just so y'all know. There it is. Let me get back into this with Tyler. I personally have not watched his movies in a very long time because I just don't want to anymore. I think after Boo 2, I was done. However, regardless of if he wants the gig, Perry wants matters to Black Hollywood. He's Mr. Perry to a number of entertainers we enjoy, but something has to give at some point. He can't keep making films with some epigon of evil, light-eyed Michael Ealy terrorizing a beautiful real estate executive who wouldn't even be in this shit if she only turned her life to the Lord and expect us to continue watching them. He does have a trend. Essentially, Tyler Perry needs to stop playing in our faces. The near universal condemnation of the divorce in the Black proves there's a clock to his bullshit and it's ticking. I don't know. Honestly, I just been trying to dodge the Tubi movies because I can't believe some of the titles of the Tubi movies. But real talk, I never watched it. I don't watch a lot of the movies that go straight to like Netflix and shit from him. They don't make sense to me. And quite frankly, with his plays, some of them are really good, but they leave potholes that piss me off. And I hate movies that don't fucking end. Okay? I need fucking closure. But anyways, now we're getting more into the health. I don't know if this is health or celebrity. I'm just going to go with health. Here we go. Reality TV star Charity Lawson's mental health went through hell and back while on Dancing with Stars. Well, hell yeah. She's a pretty woman. Skinny. Former bachelorette, oh, that's why she's famous. Okay. Former woman that looking for a husband, Charity Lawson can attest to the different treatment Black women often experience in the reality TV world versus their white counterparts. Duh. Lawson, 29, who first made her name for herself when she became a fan favorite on season 27 of The Bachelor, and again when she started her own season of The Bachelorette, is history-making seasoned veteran. She wrapped her season engaged to Doughton, I'm not saying that last name, the franchise's first ever Black couple. That's a hot mess right there. Why the hell are we still dealing with first? Given her experience with Bachelor Nation, as the franchise's massive and highly active fan base is called, Lawson thought she was more than ready to take on Dancing with the Stars. Is she married? She's been on 2 Bachelor shows. Is she married is my question. However, she did say the experience was much worse. Oh, shit. As a guest on the podcast Sex, Lies, and Spray Tans, why are you on that? Lawson said she was speaking out for the first time about how online trolls bullied her to the point of needing an on-set therapist. She should have already had one. Every goddamn person should have a damn on-set therapist in almost every freaking line of work. I believe Mavis and Hattie have fucked up my coasters again. I heard them hit the ground just a second ago. If you heard something, that's what that was. Bastards. Anyways, while Dancing with the Stars was great, I literally went through hell and back with my mental health on that show, she told host and former DWTS Dancing with the Stars star Cheryl Burke. She explained, I was getting death threats for existing, for not performing enough, for being conceited, for being entitled. It was so damaging, night in, night out. Okay, I'm just gonna cut right here and just say, first of all, that's not your fault. But you did have to understand that there are trolls everywhere. And I don't understand why there are people in this world that just like to fuck with people just for the hell of it. I don't know the joy you get out of that. But there are those people that exist that love chaos. They are agents of chaos. They are demons in disguise, if you ask me. And you just have to understand that now that everybody has access to everybody, it seems, they gonna tell you how they feel. You can ignore it. That's the best thing you should do, honestly, and just go ahead and get yourself some what you call it, some what is it? Some security. But anyways, let me move to the next story. I think if Mumu's in here, Sister Girl, if she's in here, she can attest for this one.
Emotional content.
So maternity care in rural areas is in crisis. Can more doulas help? This was reported 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Ooh, Lord, she happy about something. When Bristeria Clark went into labor with her son in 2015, her contractions were steady at first. Then they stalled. Her cervix stopped dilating. After a few hours, doctors at Phoebe Putney Memorial Hospital in Albany, Albany, Georgia. Chicago's on my head. Prepped Clark for an emergency cesarean. Hurt people. Yeah, they do. Cesarean section. I'm hurt. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want people to leave me alone. It wasn't the vaginal birth Clark had hoped for during her pregnancy. I was freaking out. That was my first child. Like, of course you don't plan that, she said. I just remembered the gas pulling up to my face, and I ended up going to sleep. That's how I felt when my mother made me travel through space and time. She remembered feeling a rush of relief when she woke to see her baby boy was healthy. Clark, a 33-year-old nursing student who also works full-time in county government, had another C-section when her second child was born in 2020. This time, the cesarean was planned. Clark said she was grateful the physicians and nurses who delivered both her babies were kind and caring during her labor and delivery. But looking back, she said she wishes she had a doula for one-on-one support through pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period. Now she wants to give other women the option she didn't have. Clark is a member of Morehouse School of Medicine's first class of rural doulas called Prenatal Patient Navigators. The program recently graduated a dozen participants, all Black women from southwestern Georgia. They have completed more than 5 months of training and are scheduled to begin working with pregnant and postpartum patients this year. Well, that's very enlightening. We're developing a workforce that's going to be providing the support that Black women and birthing people, women. Natalie Hernandez Green, as Associate Professor of Obstetrics, I'm not going to say that again, and Gynecology at Morehouse School of Medicine, said at the doula commencement ceremony in Albany, Georgia. Albany is Morehouse School of Medicine's second prenatal patient navigator program site. The first had been up and running in Atlanta since training began in the fall of 2022. Georgia has one of the highest rates of maternal mortality in the country, according to an analysis by KFF, a health information nonprofit that includes KFF Health News. And Black Georgians are more than twice as likely as white Georgians to unalive of causes related to pregnancy. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, Black women are unaliving at an alarming rate from pregnancy-related complications, said Hernandez Green, who is also executive director of the Center for Maternal Health Equity at Morehouse School of Medicine. And we're about to change that one person at a time. I'm getting a doula. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm definitely going to get a doula. The presence of a doula, along with the regular nursing care, is associated with improved labor and delivery outcomes, reduced stress, and higher rates of patient satisfaction, according to the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Multiple studies also link doulas to fewer expensive childbirth interventions, including cesarean birth. Doulas are not medical professionals. They are trained to offer education about the pregnancy and postpartum periods, to guide patients through the health care system, and to provide emotional and physical support before, during, and after childbirth. Morehouse School of Medicine's program is among a growing number of similar efforts being introduced across the country as more communities look to doulas to help address maternal mortality, a poor maternal health outcomes, particularly for Black women and other women of color. Now that she has graduated, Clark said she's looking forward to helping other women in her community as a doula. To be that person, that would be her there. That would be for my clients to be that person that would be there for my clients. Treat them like a sister or like a mother in the sense of treating them with the utmost respect, she said. The ultimate goal is to make them feel comfortable and let them know I'm here to support you. Her training has inspired her to become an advocate for maternal health issues in southwestern Georgia. Grants fund Morehouse School of Medicine doula program, which costs $350,000 a year to operate. Graduates are given a $2,000 training stipend, and the program places 5 graduates with healthcare providers in southwestern Georgia. Grant money also pays the doula's salaries for 1 year. It is not sustainable if you're chasing the next grant to fund it, said Rachel Hardiman, professor of health and racial equality in the University of Minnesota School of Public Health. 13 states cover doulas through Medicaid, according to the Georgia University Center for Children and Families. Hardiman and others have found that when Medicaid programs cover doula care, states save millions of dollars in health care costs. We are able to calculate the return on investment if Medicaid decides to reimburse doulas for pregnant women who are Medicaid beneficiaries, she said. That's because doulas can help reduce the number of expensive medical interventions during and after birth and improve delivery outcomes, including reduced cesarean sections. Doulas can even reduce the likelihood of preterm birth. What the hell is that? Anyways, an infant that is born at a very, very early gestational age is going to require a great deal of resources and interventions to ensure that they survive and then to continue to thrive, Hardiman said. Yeah, they should. There is a growing there's a growing demand for doula services in Georgia, said Fawazio Jama, director of the Research for Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Coalition of Georgia. Her group recently completed a pilot study that offered doula services to about 170 Georgians covered under Medicaid. We had a wait list of over 200 clients, and we wanted to give them the support they needed, but we just couldn't with the given resources that we had, Jama said. Doula services can cost hundreds or thousands of dollars out of pocket, making it too expensive for many low-income people, rural communities, and communities of color, many of which suffer from shortages in maternity care, according to the March of Dimes. The Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies study found that matching high-risk patients with doulas, particularly doulas from similar racial and ethnic backgrounds, had a positive effect on patients. There was a reduced use of Pitocin in induced labor. We saw fewer requests for pain medication, and with our infants, only 6% were low birth rate, Jama said. Still, she and others acknowledge that doulas cannot fix the problem of high maternal mortality or morbidity. States, including Georgia, need to do more to bring comprehensive maternity care to communities that need more options, Hardiman said. I think it is important to understand that doulas are not going to save us. We should not put that expectation on them. Doulas are a tool, she said. They are a piece of the puzzle that is helping to impact a really, really complex issue. Exactly. Hashtag support doulas. I'm getting a doula. That's all I know. I know what the doula I want. So that's all I got to say. I got to travel to get to my doula too, but I want a doula. So that's all I got to say about that. They are supporting this. They're trying to get new programs, and that's what we need. I'm probably going to definitely need a doula. I don't want to get caught out there because them people I don't trust. Oh, you must have been away from your computer when she popped in. Okay, so that's it for the health. And now a palate cleanser because weird stuff kind of makes you forget the bad stuff. And this is really freaking weird here. Man pulls 3 planes while walking on his hands. Y'all got no time. You got too much time on your hands. You ain't got shit to do you? This was reported yesterday. Look at this shit. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it, but look at this. My internet is not so good. But yeah, He walked on his hands. This is the guy. He walked on his hands. We're not going to watch him do that shit. He walked on his goddamn hands, pulling 3 planes. Where are they coming up with these ideas, please? So on July 30th, an Italian man pulled 3 small planes while walking on his hands to break a Guinness World Record. Who the hell thought this shit up? Y'all got too much time on your hands. Matteo Pavone broke the record for the most light aircraft pulled by walking on hands with successful attempt in Castellata Nuova, Don Bosco, Asti, Italy. Can't you just say Italy? Pavone said he turned to more unusual athletic pursuits after a series of injuries forced him to quit rugby. Well, that's your ass deciding on rugby. Shit. The worst of them was a bad back injury, he told the Guinness World Record. The doctor said I could never play sports again, but they were wrong. His training for the record attempt included yoga, cardio, strength training. Pavone said he plans to surpass his own record. You bastards are nuts. Good grief. I'm proud of this record, he said, but I'm also not entirely satisfied about the final results. I'm sure I can pull 4 aircrafts or even more, so I'll try to do that as soon as I can. Sir, get a job. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go get a goddamn job. Now, before we move on, I have a little time, so Chop It Up Wednesday. Haven't had that in a while. I'm going to put the link down. If y'all want to come up, you know how I do. 2 minutes and I get my ass out of here if y'all don't come up. So give me a second here. And then I got to do something because something trying to bite me in the dark, damn it. I don't like the dark. I don't like being in the light all the time. So usually I'm in the dark with my light hitting me. So yeah, like I said, y'all can come up here for a few minutes if you want. If not, you know how I do. 2 minutes and I'm out. Give me a second. I got my damn killer right here. You know how I do though. So that's the link. If you want to come up for a few minutes, please do. If not, you know, I got an extra 15 minutes. And if y'all just want to let me go on home, go on and eat or whatever the fuck, that's fine too. Either way, I win because if y'all talk to me, then I get to talk to y'all. If y'all don't, I get to eat dinner. Either way, I'm getting something out of it. So, but real talk, I am going to plug, like I said, I just did the recording. Now I just need to do the graphics for my I Got Smoke part 2 of Why I Would Survive a Horror Movie. And I already got it recorded. I did it today. I'll hopefully be pushing it out tomorrow once I get home from work. Braiding hair? Oh, you braiding hair? Yeah, I braided my hair. I wish I could cornrow. I can't cornrow because if I could cornrow, I'd stop doing box braids and just do some crochet braids. That shit is much, much easier. All right, y'all. 1 more minute and then I'm out of here, y'all. But like I said, don't forget, Terry, you said you're going to come visit me this weekend. So please do. Hattie and them are waiting for you too. I'm not going to lie. I love my kittens. I like to complain. So y'all just, I've always liked to complain. I think it's hereditary in my family because I promise you, my mother, when she gets a hold of me, she complains. And I think she just lets all the complaint out on me. So I'm cool with it though, because then I listen to her and then I complain back at her and we just have a complain fest. We get it out and we go on about our businesses. So yeah, I will be doing some more I Got Smokes, and I Got Smoke is basically me complaining about shit and doing deep dives. So check into that. And that's my time, y'all. 2 minutes. Thank you so much for coming. About to go ahead and put my outro in. And as always, without y'all, I would be nothing. So thank you so much. And I hope to see y'all again on Sunday at 6:30 Eastern. 5:30 Central. Good night, y'all.
I can't stay. Oh, I always got to go. Laying house and they home with my dog all the way. I can't stay. No, I always got to go. Laying house and they home with my dog all the way.